بالله من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء وسيد المرسلين حبيب إله العالمين أبي القاسم محمد
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد
وعلى آل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين المظلومين ولعنة الله على أعدائهم أجمعين أما بعد. Yesterday we reached the discussion regarding the Shan al-Nuzul, the Asbab al-Nuzul of the surah, which is the story of Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in introduction to the story, first tells us about what he is given to Hazrat Dawood and Sulaiman, and then tells us about a particular event or the moment of the Nabuwwat and the kingdom being transferred from Hazrat Dawood to Sulaiman himself. So just a recap from the verses we mentioned yesterday, وَلَقَدْ آتَيْنَا دَاوُودَ وَسُلَيْمَانَ عِلْمًا. We gave Dawood and Sulaiman the knowledge. وَقَالَ الْحَمْدُ لِلَّهِ الَّذِي فَضَّلْنَا عَلَى كَثِيرٍ مِنْ عِبَادِهِ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ. And they said, Alhamdulillah, praise be to Allah who made us superior over many of the servants who are believers. So this is another key point that's been mentioned from the Mufassirin of Holy Quran, that the reason why Dawood and Sulaiman alayhi salatu salam praised Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the kingdom they had was because they had ruled over believers, and that it is honorable for a person to have ruled over believers. But if a person has ruled over unbelievers, there's nothing honorable about it. There's nothing worthy of being praising oneself over that. It's the fact that they were ruling over, they were hakim over people who are mu'mineen. This is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَالْحَمْدُلِلَّهِ الَّذِي فَضَّلَنَا عَلَى كَثِيرٍ مِنْ عِبَادِهِ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ. Then we mentioned that Hazrat Dawood alayhi salam appointed Sulaiman as his successor. And the criteria that's been mentioned is the same as before, which is the criteria of knowledge. وَوَرِثَ سُلَيْمَانُ دَاوُودَ وَقَالَ يَا أَيُّهَا النَّاسُ عَلِّمْنَا مَنْطِقَ الطَّيْرِ وَأُوتِينَا مِنْ كُلِّ شَيْءٍ إِنَّ هَذَا لَهُوَ الْفَضْلُ الْمُبِينُ. So this is where we stopped yesterday, and now we're coming to the story between Hazrat Sulaiman and the ant, which is the reason, the wajh tasmiyah, the reason why this surah is called Surah Naml. وَأُشِرَ لِسُلَيْمَانَ وَجُنُودُهُ مِنَ الْجِنِّ وَالْإِنسِ وَالطَّيْرِ فَهُمْ يُوزَعُونَ. So we made the jinn, the human beings and the birds all subservient, obedient to Sulaiman alayhi salam. This was the meaning of what the kingdom is, that all of the jinn and insan and birds are all subservient, all obedient to Sulaiman alayhi salatu wasalam. Then حتى إذا آتوا على وعد النمل قالت نملة يا أيها النمل ادخلوا مساكنكم ليأتمنكم سليمان وجنوده وهم لا يشعرون. So until they came to the Wad al-Naml. Now there's some discussion regarding what does Wad is. Wad al-Naml is a place, or it's just a valley where there is the ants were. As you know, the ants, they gather in the valleys. So in Tafsir Ibn Ibrahim, we read from Imam Jafar Sadiq alayhi salatu wasalam, that this Wad al-Naml, this valley had the valuable metals, gold and silver in it, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made the ants there in order to protect those valuable commodities. So then, the head of the ants, the queen of the ants said, "O people of the ants, enter into your houses, that Sulaiman and his armies might crush you and they don't know." Regarding this, there's a very important point that's for our reflection and related to our lives. And that is, and I read this from in the Tafsir Quran of Marhum Al-Amzi Schneider Jadi, who mentions this point. And he says that we might wonder that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala named the surah after an insect which is so insignificant. There's a whole surah after insect which is insignificant. We could crush it with our, not even with a foot, with our finger. That's how small it is. So he says that what is the reason that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decided to name a surah after insect which we think is so insignificant? Why is it significant to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? What is it about this insect that made it significant to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? So he replies, he says that the reason why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made this insect significant, named the surah after it, and mentioned this particular story, is because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to tell us that any insect even, which is so insignificant, but it cares about its community. Because the head of the ants didn't protect themselves. She didn't protect herself. She called out to all of her people and said, protect yourself. So he says that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala likes this action of it, this statement so much that he named the surah after that, and tells us as a message that if you want to be worthy in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you also have to care about your community. If you care about your community, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala considers you worthy of being mentioned, even if you're so insignificant that we could crush it with a finger. So now here in Uyun al-Akhbar, there's a big long discussion about this story and answers given by Imam Ali ibn Musa alayhi salatu wasalam. So Hazrat Sulaiman took the ant on his arm and he spoke to her. What did he say? He said, فَتَبَسَّمَ ضَاحِكًا مِنْ قَوْلِهَا وَقَالَ رَبِّ أَوْزِعْنِي أَنْ أَشْكُرَ لِي أَنْ أَشْكُرَ نِعْمَتَكَ الَّتِي أَنْعَمْتَ عَلَيَّ وَعَلَى وَالِدَيَّ وَنَعْمَلَ صَالِحًا تَرْضَاهُ وَأَدْخِلْنِي بِرَحْمَتِكَ فِي عِبَادِكَ الصَّالِحِينَ. So he smiled. He smiled فَتَبَسَّمَ ضَاحِكًا. He smiled broadly at her statement, at what she said. And then he said, "Oh Allah, grant me that which I should be grateful for, which you have bestowed on me and my parents, and so that I should do good in such a way that you are pleased with, and make me enter into your righteous ibadah salihin, your righteous, your good servants." So when he asks her, he says, why did you scare them by saying that protect yourselves? If you don't protect yourselves, Sulaiman and his army will crush you, and they don't know. Am I not a prophet of Allah? Can I do something that's unjust? So here there's different narrations which are attributed to this ayat and in this tafsir. One of them mentions that the ant says that I was afraid because they might become in awe of your majesty, of your power, that you have so much power, and that your army might crush them. Another narration says that, yes, Ya Nabi Allah, you are ma'soom, but your army is not ma'soom. So even Hans knows that not everybody with the Prophet is the same. Not everyone who is with the Prophet is the same. He says that you are ma'soom, but your army is not ma'soom. Then there's one narration that's mentioned, which is well known, I'm sure you heard it before, that whilst he's on the ant is on the palm of Hazrat Sulaiman, he asks him, he says, who was greater, you or me? So she says, Ya Nabi Allah, if I have guarantee that my life is safe, then I'll answer you. He says, answer. He says, I'm greater. He says, what's the evidence? So she says, your feet are on the ground, and my feet are on the hand of the Prophet of Allah. So that means that whosoever's feet are on the hand or even on the shoulder of the Prophet of Allah would have fadila. So now regarding this, that how is it that he knew and how Hazrat Sulaiman was able to have this knowledge, this capability? Imam Jafar says, that Hazrat Sulaiman had Ismullah al-Azam, and due to this he was able to answer all the du'as and answer all the questions, and everything he would ask for would get accepted. But Imam says, if Sulaiman was alive today, then he would need our intercession from Ahlul Bayt. Now we come to, this is the first part of the Shah, the second story is also equally as important, which is this. In this story, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us about obedience to the Prophet, ita'at of the Prophet, and how important that is. So he says, وَنَفَقَدَ الطَّيْرُ فَقَالَ مَا لِي لَا أَرَى الْهُدْهُدْ أَمْ كَانَ مِنَ الْغَائِبِينَ. So it's mentioned that Hazrat Sulaiman when he was traveling, he used to have the carpet, lying carpet. And around him, whilst he was sitting on the carpet, around him he used to have a circle of birds, and they would make sure that the rays of the sun did not reach him. They would give him shade. So one day whilst he is traveling, he notices that a ray of sunshine is coming to him. So he knows that there's somebody who's not there. So he looks up and he says that I don't see Hudhud. Or is he one who is gone, who is from the absent ones? Am kana min al-ghaibin. So what does he say? And this is a very severe statement from Hazrat Sulaiman in the following verse. لَوْضَبِّعَنَّهُ عَذَابًا شَدِيدًا أَوْ لَا أَذْبَحَنَّهُ أَوْ لَا يَأْتِيَنِّي بِسُلْطَانٍ مُبِينٍ. I will give him punishment, or I will kill him, or he will bring me something in his defense. Something to defend himself. That why is it that he left my presence without my permission? Why out of all of these birds Hazrat Sulaiman was concerned about Hudhud? For this reason. It's mentioned in Tafsir al-Qummi that, in Usul al-Kafi from Imam Hussainia Jafar al-Qadim alayhi salatu wasalam. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. That this is the old days, when you're traveling if you run out of water, you need to find the place which has the nearest place which has water. And Hudhud had X-ray vision. So he could look up from the top onto earth and see where there's water. So Hazrat Sulaiman had appointed him, made him ma'mur that you have to go there wherever there's water and bring the water for the rest of us. So now if he's absent, then they can't get the water. So in any case, he comes back. فَمَكَثَ غَيْرَ بَعِيدٍ فَقَالَ أَحَطْتُ بِمَا لَمْ تُحِطْ بِهِ وَجِئْتُكَ مِنْ سَبَإٍ بِنَبَإٍ يَقِينٍ. So Hudhud is also prepared. He knows that I have gone without the permission of the Prophet, that there is going to be punishment. So he says, Quran says he didn't go far. Then he came back and he said, I come to you with knowledge that you don't know. And I have brought for you from Saba bin Naba'in Yaqeen, sure, certain news. So there's two challenges here. Number one, that I know something that you don't know. And number two, it is sure and certain, Yaqeen. So Hazrat Sulaiman says, what is it? So he says, إِنِّي وَجَدْتُ امْرَأَةُ تَمْلِكُهُمْ وَأُوتِيتَ مِنْ كُلِّ شَيْءٍ وَلَهَا عَرْشٌ عَظِيمٌ. So I saw two things fascinating, in fact three things. I saw إِنِّي وَجَدْتُ امْرَأَةُ تَمْلِكُهُمْ. I saw that there's a woman ruling over them. وَأُوتِيتَ مِنْ كُلِّ شَيْءٍ, and she's got everything. وَلَهَا عَرْشٌ عَظِيمٌ, and she has a very magnificent throne. So this person, of course, in Professor Kashani mentions in Tafsir Safi that this is Bilqis ibn Shara'i, who is the queen of Saba, which in Bible is mentioned queen of Sheba. And Saba is in today, which is in modern day Yemen. So Hazrat Sulaiman says, so further, what else is there? وَجَدْتُهَا وَقَوْمَهَا يَسْجُدُونَ لِلشَّمْسِ مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ. I saw that she and her people, they do prostration, do sajda, ibadat to the sun instead of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَزَيَّنَّا لَهُمُ الشَّيْطَانُ أَعْمَالُهُمْ فَصَدُّهُمْ عَنِ السَّبِيلِ فَهُمْ لَا يَهْتَدُونَ. This is reference to what was mentioned in the beginning of the surah. In the beginning of the surah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned what? He said, إِنَّ الَّذِينَ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْآخِرَةِ زَيَّنَّا لَهُمْ أَعْمَالُهُمْ. Those who don't believe in Akhirat, their actions seem good to them. In this story, Hudhud is saying to Hazrat Sulaiman that زَيَّنَّا لَهُمُ الشَّيْطَانُ أَعْمَالُهُم. Shaitan made their actions to seem good to them, even though they are worshipping the sun instead of worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah yashhadu lillahi walladhi yakhrujul khab fi samawati wal ardi wa ya'lamu ma takhfuna wa ma tu'linun. Allah la ilaha illa huwa rabbul arshil azim. So here he's come with this breaking news that there's a group of people, you don't know about them, they're worshipping the sun, the woman is ruling over them, your kingdom doesn't reach them, so on and so forth. And they don't do sajda to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, even though there is no God other than Him, He is the one with the power. So, from here inshallah ta'ala we'll continue tomorrow. What does Sulaiman alayhi salatu wasalam do? He says, قال سننظر أصدقت أم كنت من الكاذبين اذهب بكتابي هذا فألقه إليهم ثم تولى عنهم فانظر ماذا يرجعون. He says, we'll find out if what you are saying is true or not. اذهب بكتابي. Take this letter of mine and hand it over to them, and then see what answer they come with. So in Tafsir al-Qur'an, what tells us that Sulaiman alayhi salam that there's a big fort, castle, where the tree is. So the Sulaiman says, no problem. You take my letter and you drop it from the sky, and it will reach them. Your job is to deliver. It will reach. This is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's job to make sure it reaches. Your job, you take this letter and you drop it there. Then what does Bilqis reply to letter of Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salatu wasalam? Inshallah ta'ala, we'll mention it tomorrow. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa alihi tayyibin.